What's going on, guys? It's Reed. Thank you so much for joining me today and coming back to the channel where we are ending the stigma of mental health as we know it. This channel is all about spreading love, joy, hope, motivation, inspiration, but then overall positivity with the whole world of the internet so people know that they are not alone in this life and that this life is worth living. Before we get started, make sure to like this video, but also subscribe to this channel so you can keep tabs on what I'm doing, videos coming out. But just come along this journey with us. I am also in this journey with you guys. So know that you are not alone here. And if you feel alone, know that I am here with you so I can be that one person that is on this journey with you. But then, guys, share this video as well. So then you can share it with people, friends, family, just random people so they can also get the support they need during anything they're going through. Cool, let's get started. This video is all about the one thing you should know about mental illness as a whole. The one most important thing you should know. And that is, it is not a death sentence. Mental illness doesn't have to end up in suicide. It doesn't have to end up in a psychiatric hospital where you're in your room all the time. It is not a death sentence. Mental illness is not a death sentence. And I say that because it is treatable. It is not curable, but it is treatable. And I say that because there are, let's say you have depression or anxiety, schizophrenia, PTSD, there are medications you can take. I know a lot of people don't want to take a medication because they feel like it makes them less of a person, or it makes them a robot, or it makes them just somebody who they aren't normally in life. But it doesn't have to be that way. There are so many medications out there, and you really got to find your right dosage and your right type. Myself personally, I have depression and anxiety, and I have gone through three different medications, so many different dosages to currently find the one I'm on. And the super cool part is I started on a higher dosage of the medication I'm on currently, but then I personally want to see what it's going to be like to go lower. And I say that because I like the fact with me personally that I'm starting to learn to cope with things, learn to cope with anxiety and learn to work through it and acknowledge what's triggering me and how to work through that. So you're not stuck on one dosage forever. You can wean yourself off with the permission of a doctor, and you can go to a lower dosage, and if that lower dosage doesn't work, you can always go back to another one. It is a struggle trying to find that right dosage. You probably won't get it right on the first try, but you'll get to it, and that's very exciting. And just like anything else, there's always counseling and group therapy and just one-on-one time with a counselor or therapist, and that improves a lot as well. I have also gone to counseling for the last 7 years for numerous different mental disorders, from eating disorders to depression, anxiety. At one point, they wanted to throw in bipolar disorder as well. So it's like I've gone through therapy for 7 years now, and like medication, you also got to find the one for you. But there is a counselor out there for you, and there's a whole other video on why counseling is okay. So maybe check that out if you're not set on counseling yet or you're embarrassed. But counseling can be a great thing for everybody, mental illness or not. So between medication and therapy, mental illness is not a death sentence, and that is why I'm trying to bring this channel to life, or I am bringing this channel to life, to spread the awareness of mental illness and how people like me and like you, we go through some stuff, and it is hard, and it is hard to get through, and it is hard to accept sometimes, but we are all in this together, and it doesn't have to be the end of the road for us. Just because someone diagnoses you with PTSD, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, eating disorders, depression, anxiety, so on and so forth, just because you're diagnosed with that does not mean that's who you are. You are not depression. You are not anxiety. You are not schizophrenia. You are not your bulimia, anorexia. You aren't OCD. You aren't those things. You are a person in your own world. So no, that's not who you are. So mental illness, guys, is not a death sentence. Never think of it as that. And if you currently are thinking of that, or that's the case, leave a comment below or go to my Instagram, which will be put in the last screen of this video, But go there so you can know that you're not alone. Message me. I will always be here to love and support you no matter what. I will be your biggest fan. I will hype you up. And I will do my absolute best to give you more reasons of why this life is worth living and how we can get through our mental health diagnosis together. Because that's what we're all for, guys. We are here to love and support and just bring each other up here because the world is too big to feel alone. There's too many people in the world who go through the same things that we do to ever feel by yourself. So know that you're never alone. And I will say it again, the one thing you should know about mental illness is that it is not a death sentence. Put that in your brain and say it 4,000 times because it's true. But overall, I really hope you enjoyed this video and I really hope you got something out of it. I hope. But overall, I say overall a lot, so I'm going to try to stop doing that. Stay healthy, guys. Take care.